So I've been thinking a lot about this next year, 2025, and where I want to take my content. And I kind of came to the realization the other day because I was talking to one of my, he's kind of like my creative director for my clothing company now. But he doesn't like work for me. It's almost kind of like a partnership or more like a mentorship where he's helping me out, guiding me through that process. You guys probably know who it is. His name is Marshall Cruz. For those of you that don't know, he's actually been a homie for a little bit. We met on, obviously through social media a long time ago, but he's been mentoring me, been helping me out a lot with that. But we had a conversation the other day, and this is what sparked that, is what's sparking this YouTube video. And I don't really talk about my life enough. Like I talk about my past and I talk about my come up, and I give I give a lot of advice and takes on things indirectly based off of things that are happening in my life, because that's where I derive a lot of my experience, obviously, and should I say intelligence, because I learned through doing. But I had this realization the other day, guys, that I kind of don't really like update you guys on what's going on in my life and giving you guys an inside scoop. And really, I think part of the reason is because subconsciously, I think there's a lot of reasons. I don't want to bore you guys. So that's one thing. Like every video, to be transparent with you guys, I'm very, I don't think that I need to yell and be fucking like so get crazy in every video, but I do want to really hit you guys with some good value every video, and some good takeaways that you can actually apply to your life that are really going to help, but I don't really peel back the curtain enough for you guys. And I think there's a really good opportunity for me to do that, and a good reason to do that is not only to further the growth of my brand and just connect with you guys more, but I really feel like there's not enough real-time documentation going on in my life, and subconsciously I feel like maybe deep down I feel like I have kind of a feeling around my routine, around my life, that I feel like it's kind of boring for most people, where maybe that is the case. But like, I'll give you an example. This is another thing that sparked this thought. Is I was watching this video, and there's this guy, you probably know who he is because he has so many fucking subscribers, and he was like big on TikTok, but I think his name's like Jacob Jones or something, right? And this dude like literally just day drinks and smokes cigarettes, like on camera. That's what he does. And his videos are like an hour long, sometimes longer, of him drinking, smoking the cigarettes, talking about the cigarettes, the alcohol. It's like the weirdest, most interesting, and honestly, dare I say, downright entertaining things I've ever seen. And it kind of struck me, right? You see these guys that kind of, it's almost like they don't even look like they're trying, but they are very entertaining. And I think that's kind of the nuance with a personal brand, and something that I feel like I haven't been doing enough because I've been overthinking it, right? I think that one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make is they're over analytical, where I don't think I'm like that too much, but I think that sometimes when I am like that, and lately around this topic especially, I've been a little bit reluctant to kind of take more of a documentary style to my content. And I was talking to my creative director, who I call him my creative director just because that's really literally what he is. He's helping me direct creatively. But he was just like, hey man, like I feel like there's a big piece missing to your content, because you guys know I'm a coach. You guys know that, I talked about that a pretty decent amount, that, I built my fitness coaching company up to a really good amount of money, whatever you consider good. And then I transitioned to business coaching, and that's what I do primarily. I would say that's kind of like the money maker. That's where the majority of my income is from the consulting side of my brand, helping personal trainers, bodybuilders, people that are in shape, competitive, physique athletes, build a business out of their skill set, which is helping other people get in shape. So that's where my passion has gone a little bit more as far as the business side of things. But I do feel, and I did agree with him when he said this to me, that he feels like there's a little bit of a piece missing to my content. So with that being said, this year especially, I want to take a little bit of a different angle with my content and kind of bring you guys into my life a little bit more and document me building what I'm building, because I just think that there's so much value in it. And I think that a lot of times when it's not that I can't do it. It's not that I can't set up the camera and, I can do that all day. I can set up the camera and I can yap about my experiences all day. And there's value in that. But I also believe that there's another set and side of things, of value that I could be delivering by just simply documenting me building my consulting company, the business coaching, and building my clothing company, No Victim Apparel, which some people don't even know that I have, which is like the whole point of building my brand, guys. For you guys that don't know, was like, for a lot of people don't even know this, but I was sponsored by Young LA for like a good almost a year. And I have nothing bad to say about them at all, but working with them kind of made me realize and sparked the idea that the person that has the power is the person that builds the strongest personal brand, not the one that can, get the most code sales, and not the one that can necessarily like sell the most fucking like things for a company. So I was like, why don't I just do my own thing? Like, I'm passionate about clothing design. I'm passionate about fashion. For you guys that don't know, that's another side of my life that I'm very passionate about. And honestly, even I'm a little held back more by that, because I'm like, well, I'm not expressing that side of me. And that's a lot of what I do in my daily life, guys, to be completely fucking honest with you, is like dictated off my personal brand, because it's what I like to do. You have to realize, like, people are like, well, I could never imagine like being like that and blah, blah, blah. It's like that's, speak for yourself. Like, I fought to be here, like I fought to be in this position. So when someone says that, I don't even fucking agree with them. It's almost like it's like they're speaking a different language. But yeah, I want to take you guys inside. I want to take you guys like through me building this clothing company up, to what I really want it to be, and giving it more attention and showing you guys the real, like, the highs and the lows of owning a business, really two businesses, and trying to grow those at the same time, and everything that goes into that. And yeah, so my regular content's not gonna stop necessarily. I know a lot of you guys have been liking the new style that I've been doing, as far as like the deeper trainings, with business coaching, teaching people how to get clients on Instagram, how to message people, how to make your pricing, like all that stuff. I did that because it's valuable. It's stuff that I know can help people that are struggling with the same shit that I struggle with. And it's for you to have. But guys, I really believe that there's always another level, and I tell my elite clients this, I tell anyone this that feels like they're stuck in a rut. There's always another level, guys. There's always there's always a higher standard that you can set yourself to. There's always more, right? Like, I believe that humans are creators. Like, we have this amazing ability to just create these things. I just feel like humans are just the most fascinating species, right? So I'm fascinated with our ability to create, and I'm well aware of how powerful that is when we can harness that. And I think a lot of it has to do with and this is really it's kind of ironic, right? Because I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, if I improve my brand and I do all that, like, it's going to improve my life a ton, of course, indirectly and directly. But really, it's more so putting myself in your guys' shoes, because wouldn't you, and correct me if I'm wrong, and comment below, and please guys, engage as much as you want. You guys know I really like to engage with you in the comments, comment back, like your stuff, just to make sure you guys know that I see it, especially YouTube, because YouTube is, you guys are the real motherfuckers. I always say that, you guys know I am on, about you guys. You guys are just the real ones. So how cool would it be to see me build my company and document my thoughts and be more just on YouTube more, and be more documentary style, have a more documentary style to my content. I don't know, I think it would be cool. I think it would be valuable, and I don't want to hold back anymore. And I'm going to start doing that with not only my Instagram, but my YouTube, of course. So yeah, guys, and just to end this video off, I just want to say this as well. Like, you always have to you have to be real with yourself, and don't be afraid to take inventory of like what you're currently doing. I know myself the most, like more than anybody, and I know what's best for me. So you have to have that same mindset, with everything, with the business that you choose, the people that you hang around, the fucking appearance that you have, down to everything, right? Confidence is everything, right? Is having that belief in yourself. And I don't know, I always look at it as like being the main character of your own life. You guys are all the main characters of your own lives, and you're writing your own story. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate you supporting me. Shout out to everybody that's been following me since the beginning, since the TikTok days. If you guys are new here, you guys know I'm pretty heavy on Instagram mostly, but I really am, like I said, the plan is to put out even more content, give even more value on my YouTube. So love you guys. Stay with me now. All right, peace.